name is DJ. I wanna rap.
Since up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza, Uncle Channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel. Down or Gaza!
Everything when we do them follow. Bad we bad, Gaza bad we bad.
Wait the town and tell the people.
World boss run the place. Anything less of the race.
We've got the city on lockdown.
Since up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza, Uncle Channel.
Give the Gaza uncle. Are you the people them choose? Your YouTube channel are the artists.
Yeah, Gaza uncle. What's going on?
Oh, Gaza uncle. Gaza uncle, the baddest man YouTube. Gaza uncle. Say we have beat them bad. I will. Please, I say Gaza uncle. Gaza uncle, make them know. Are you around the ground? Say yes, no man. Uncle. Oh, man, son.
You know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza, Uncle.
Gaza.
You know it's Warlord representing for DJ Everylina.
What? Is it? Gaza. Drop back that video again.
DJ Everylina. 6.
Oh, God.
Pull it.
Gaza uncle.
Yeah, Gaza uncle. What's going on?
It's your real top girl, Shani, you alright? I'm represent for DJ Everylina.
From Sala Boss, I represent for DJ Everylina.
Gaza uncle, big up, Cyclone, represent.
DJ Everylina. Since up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza, Uncle Channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel. Down or
Since up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for DJ Everylina. I'm out. Anova.
Gaza, Uncle Channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel.
At it. Sister Everylina, you know the thing said talk. Business said
But I represent for DJ Everylina.
Gaza uncle, make them know so you so rich badness so you are on the ground.
Don't know the queen of dancehall I represent for Gaza uncle.
DJ Everylina. What make them vex? 6.
DJ Everylina. 6.
DJ Everylina. You don't know Ocean B.
Gaza uncle, I have been representing.
Yeah, man, on a like, share, subscribe.
Gaza, Uncle Channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel.
At it. Sister Everylina, you know the thing said talk. Business said
But I represent for DJ Everylina.
Gaza uncle, make them know so you so rich badness so you are on the ground.
Don't know the queen of dancehall I represent for Gaza uncle.
DJ Everylina. What make them vex? 6.
DJ Everylina. 6.
DJ Everylina. You don't know Ocean B.
Gaza uncle, I have been representing.
Yeah, man, on a like, share, subscribe.
Since up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza, Uncle Channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel. Down or
Since up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for DJ Everylina. I'm out. Anova.
you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza, Uncle.
Gaza.
You know it's Warlord representing for DJ.
You know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza, Uncle.
Gaza.
You know it's Warlord representing for DJ Everylina.
What? Is it? Gaza uncle, drop back that video again.
DJ Everylina. 6.
Oh, God.
Pull it.
Gaza uncle.
Yeah, Gaza uncle. What's going on?
It's your real top girl, Shani, you alright? I'm represent for DJ Everylina.
From Sala Boss, I represent for DJ Everylina.
Gaza uncle, big up, Cyclone, represent.
DJ Everylina.
Hello? Are we live?
No.
Hello, Uncle.
DJ Everylina, what's going on?
Yes, I was just trying to turn on this live here on my not laptop, desktop, so if I can watch the comments. So
Yeah.
big up everybody in the chat and everybody who reach, like up the live.
Yeah, like up the live. Yeah. People, welcome to another edition. DJ Everylina, what is episode what is? 13, 12,
13.
something. What is 13?
13.
Oh my god,
Yes.
that's a lot. People, episode 13. Big up all of the people over there with me. Day in and day out. Miss Independent. Big up some people first. Miss Independent.
Yes.
Boom Black. World Boss Jungle. Steady with the Matic. Lord of Kingston. Big up yourself. Pirate the King. The Monte Scott. OVO Roach. Paco. Here is God. One Love. Antonia Hines. Bruce Unruly. Sasha Ice. Barbie British 23. Gaza British. London Dancehall. Dancehall Lover. Brandon Music Review. Entertainment Zone. Fimi Reggae. Big up everybody. We're there. J.A. Gangster. Sean. Big up Dirty Cup. All of the members then. Big up on yourself too. Isaac Gaza. Yeah, man, big up everybody. We always support and continue to support. Big up on yourself. You see me? Yeah. What we say? Episode 13. DJ Everylina. It's been whole heap of work.
Weeks.
13
Yeah, man.
weeks. Yeah, whole heap of
Time
work. Like
flies.
13. Time flies through
Our,
because
yeah.
when me just plan this or sit down for talk about this, it we say a nice future feat, and we talk about it, and we there try put some awareness out there on the state we are going for dancehall. I still not believe so we reach 13 episode though.
It's 13 for real.
13 for real. So big up all of the 13 producers, beat makers, and artists that pass through to make this possible. Yeah, big up on yourself, big up Chris Dan. Yeah, a lot of people, big up Ja Patriot. All the people name I not remember. Christopher Leslie. Big up just a big up random people with us the name of forward. Monster Mind. Big up Damo. J.A. Straight, no ice, no chaser. It's like the list goes on and on. Big up everybody where they are. Big up everybody where pass through on a daily basis. Welcome to the State of Dancehall. And we have two excited guests tonight. Please like up the live. Please like up the live and make way. Adonis. Yeah, a whole heap of name. Rockstar 8876. All I name them. If me not call on a name, me still remember you know. 10K dub. Big up yourself, my brother. As well, me I say, DJ Everylina. We have two.
Yeah.
We have You know what? I'm going to make you do this part.
Yeah.
I want we have this week. I want we have this week a pass through.
Yeah, well, right now we are waiting for them to join us. It's Chuck Fenda, the reggae dancehall artist. He's coming through, and DJ Hypeness, who is radio DJ and a club DJ. And I think she's the founder of this radio station that is like an initiative with some female DJs getting together. because it's rough for them out there, you know, in the industry. So they decided to start their own radio with all female DJs. So it will be very interesting to talk to her. And I have not, you know, I might still have to dip in and out and see if they got through and everything. Uncle, because now it's like time.
Yeah, you know, I always give them like 15 minutes for the people get themselves together, all them favorite spot or them favorite drink. And you know, then the reason can start. Big up Scuba. Big up the realest you. Big up Scuba 438. Big up all the people them. Big up Vibes Cartel, one king of the dancehall. Big up Spice, one queen of the dancehall. Popcorn. Also big up Skilly Bang, East Side. Big up the Six Movement, Chronic Law, and the General himself. The Six Boss. Big up yourself. So as well, maybe I say the whole East Side, Skilly Bang. As well, may I say we have to big up Massacre, yeah. As well, may I say we have to put all of this in a. I'm still surprised we reached 13, DJ Everylina. I can't believe, you know.
You can't believe?
Episode 13.
Time flies. I don't feel it. Yeah, it's been flying, I'm telling you. And that's not it. Next week at 14. And next week we can just, you know, remind the people that next week we're gonna talk to Shams, the producer, and also an ex-producer, Exterminator Nation, is coming.
Right.
So that will be episode 14. So we just have to keep it
normally you get a wife for that, but through your woman, you can say come in.
Ah, okay.
Big up Andre Martina, my brother. That yeah, big up yourself. Big up Max. I don't know. Ricardo. You see me? Pepper Seed. Big up everybody, man, with there. Just like up the live. Cause when this start, I want to share it out. And I want everybody to get it. You see me? Yeah, big up yourself. Hello? Hello. Yeah, man. So as what I say, I just saw the whole thing there right now, and we just try do the best.
Uncle, as you're bigging up people, I just wanna big up the 10-star, the general, and to 10-star's mother. It's her birthday today. Blessings on her birthday.
Yeah, today a 10-star mother birthday. Big up yourself, 10-star. And big up your mother upon her strong. I say, so people, DJ Everylina, I got have a show on Instagram.
Yeah. So on my Instagram live.
Yeah, she got a show on our Instagram live. Hopefully she can show her face now. Hopefully. People want to see her. So hopefully you can do that. This is something that we speak about for the longest while. No, matter of fact, we spoke about this before even State of the Dancehall start on YouTube. It never was. Huh?
You feel it was before, or what do you mean?
No, we speak about you getting the subscribers and the people because you're going to do the show based up off of the young youth them.
Yeah, no about going live. For me, like going live, I'm not so active.
No, I'm not talking about. No, yeah, mix up the argument. I'm not talking about you showing your face or go live. I'm just saying about the concept of you talking about interviewing these young people. We said we had this talk long time ago. We had this talk long time ago.
Yes, oh yeah, of course. And yeah, and then as you know, we went along with the state of dancehall. I was like, and you were right too, like what you said, because I want to what I want to talk to the young youths and these people to that I know, and like you said, some of them I think of them as my friends, and it means a lot to me. I've been so invested into the whole trap and all of this because I just love it so much. So now I feel it was the right time to step it up again, and I was inspired by this whole thing to do interviews.
Right.
Because really and truly, a lot of them never did an interview. Some of these artists, they have never done an interview, much less the producers and some young beat makers. And I just feel like I want to really show the great talents out there, some really talented youths. So I'm very excited.
The reason why I'm so happy for you too, to like branch off and the reason why really I said that because I see like persons texting me and asking me, DJ Everylina going to leave? I was like, what you mean? Oh, my ear says she gonna do our own show. I was like, she do our own show, of course. That was already been did already. For all who don't know, she went live already and had producers and artists over our channel before State of the Dancehall even start. So it's not like at the first you're gonna do it. So I mean, but sometimes I guess when people don't know you. Bless up, Gaza Alien. Bless up. Okay. We reached the 20-minute mark. I think it's time for the artists them now. People them hear a lot of me and you. A lot of me and you chatting too much now. The people them hear too much of me and you chat now. I think. So I think it's time to get the artists them right now.
Yeah, and the thing is now I'm in here, but I will just go in and out and go and check on them because I don't see something. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So people. Yeah. So people bless up on yourself, and as what I say, on don't know, on get on a favorite liquor. Go over one corner, hold on a favorite spot. I know say yes, I'm not gonna build for the day. I'm not gonna listen some. When I listen what I go on with the artists them and I'm gonna find out everything about them, right? Yeah. So that is the thing why I'm interested to talk to thing them not and a lie. More hear my say. No man, you know what? Sometimes I saw it going on. Well, I just the meet and greet part of it first. So yeah. Today I sat there, it's enough football I go on enough for the man them watch football and them thing there. But me I say big up everybody where I go watch on the play forward. Big up everybody. I could have even 3 person there. Big up on yourself. Yeah, big up the 40 odd people where they are right now. 40 or 41 people. Like up the live, please. And let's get this number up. YouTube, I don't know what you're doing, but you're not setting up my notification. I don't know what is going on with that. Like, you want me to fight YouTube, you're not setting up my notification. But anyways, follow DJ _ Everylina IG, yeah. Wanna follow her on IG because she gonna have some interviews over there. But as I say, I'm mostly young artists. I'm mostly the six them still. They are thing different. I'm telling you the truth. But we're not gonna talk about all of that right now. But big up DJ Everylina. So happy for you if you make that step, yeah. You know? Yeah. I'm very happy for you if you make that step, yeah. I'm proud of you, you know? When people make step, you have to always proud of them. Don't bad mind them. You have to always proud. And so tune in, see them here. Yeah, man, you have to always proud of people, them, and don't feel no weird, don't bad mind them. You see me? Always proud. Yeah. But people the weekend are going with. Oh, Jay Gangster. Hey, Jay Gangster. Best of yourself, you know, my brother. Facts over feelings all the time, brother. Facts over feelings. I'm happy for a person when a person make a good step. I'm happy for DJ Everylina and she make her a good step. As we said, we speak about this many and many times. You see me? So hold on the people. Yeah, so I don't know, DJ Everylina gone there bushes. Yeah, we just watch Popcorn Cartel and think the video. Arias time so I don't get to watch it yet because I'm up on the live. As soon as I go live, I see it pop up. So I couldn't even get to watch it. So maybe me give some time and go and wait. Yeah. But as what me I say, people, when I just notice what I go on, find out the real, and just put on the energy there, so, and the argument done. Simple. Put on the energy with the real thing there, and the argument done. And congratulations to myself again on 1 million views on YouTube. 1 million views on YouTube. We get 1 million fast, you know? But not the too bad. Not the too bad at all. We get 1 million quick. Yeah, 1 million views. Congratulations to myself. 10,000 subscribers, 1 million views. Congratulations to myself. Yeah, no, Everylina, I make the connections. Them, she's going to. She was here earlier. Yeah, bro, 1 million views, brother. That's not a normal thing, brother. 1 mil views. Yeah, brother, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself, yo. Trinity, you know. Proud of myself. More have some views like when I say I'll third and them are some 9 million and some whole heap of million, 15 million and them something there. Yeah, brother. More at least 3 million by now in December. Those are the views of me want for my channel. Want my channel to grow. And by now in December, I have 200 member people. That's what me want. DJ Everylina.
Yes, I'm back and guests are forwarding. We just have to give DJ Hypeness another 10 minutes, but Chuck Fenda should be, calling in as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was missing out because I couldn't hear you. I was off the live.
All McDonald, fully answers. Big up everybody with there. Just big up on yourself. Yeah, people, we're not for us.
What's
I
going on? I just see hello.
Yeah, you know, I the news tag. Hello. Yeah, so as I say, but just they tell them say I reach 1 million plus in views on my channel. It's quick and fast.
What?
I have 1 million. Yeah, I have a million plus to be exact. I have more than a million.
Wow.
I have like 1,000,008 or something like that.
All right, give thanks.
Huh?
Yes, give thanks. Congratulations.
That's what I said.
Million?
That's
Whoa.
A million in like 2 months or something like that. It will be 2 months. Yeah, it will be like 2 months. Something like that.
Yeah, you have to
if
think it's been
like yeah, I think it's 2 months.
14 weeks. More than 14. It's like 14 weeks. A little bit more than 14 weeks.
That's really let me check. So I have 1,024,000.
Wow.
And
somebody wrote here in the chat.
Numbers don't lie. Hold up, I think this is Chuck. Hold on. I think this is the artist right here.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings. Manners and respect, my brother.
Plus, the first. Give thanks to life.
Give thanks to life.
Yes.
Welcome. All right. So, this is DJ Everylina and the real Gaza uncle, and we are having this program called State of Dancehall and Reggae Music. But before we get into that, the people them to know say this is Chuck Fenda. Poor people defender. Long time I burn the fire. Gash them and light them. Chuck Fenda, welcome.
Yeah, man. Bless up. Give thanks to life. Again, give thanks for being here. We break the Sabbath to come do this call. You don't know. See, I read the cars. You see it.
Yes.
All right. So we know so we break the Sabbath. So let more get into it quick and fast so we see where. So before we talk about the state of anything, like introducing yourself. Let me see if the kind. All right. Was you born in America or you born in Jamaica? Because a lot of people get that confused all the while, you know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know my mother nor my father, but my grandmother told me that I was born in the States, which I have a US passport. But I went to Jamaica when I was 6 weeks old, and I didn't came back to the States till I was like around 17 to finish up high school, and then went back to Jamaica around 97 again to pursue a music career at a tender age.
Okay, so you was living in Connecticut, right?
Yeah, Hartford, Connecticut, Windsor, Connecticut, and Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay, I just see somebody even in the comment section, like these people do them research too, and I see somebody say Squeechy Ranks. That was the name?
Yeah, Squeechy Ranks. That was a name I started.
Somebody was right in the comment section.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people say them did not know, but that is something you learn on this channel every day when you fall over a year. Chuck Fenda was born in America. Yeah. All right. And then you leave and you left and you go Spanish Town, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know my mother, you know. nor my father, but my grandmother told me that my mother brought me to Jamaica when I was 6 weeks old and gave her to her and didn't come back. So I don't know where she is. I think my brother spoke to her. Like on the show in Central Park Saturday night, if you go to like my page, I explained the whole situation to the fan base, and there's a clip all over the internet about the performance in Central Park Saturday night. I just went by. Because it's something that we will go through all our life, and and we always ask questions, but nobody didn't give me the answers to it. My grandmother passed, God bless her soul the most high, and my grandfather passed. So, it's just some unanswered question where nobody ever answer. But I don't see myself as Melchizedek, man of no descendant, no mother, no father. So, it's just kind of, it's just something we never been answered. So we just leave it as it is and just go and praise Jah,
Oh.
Yeah, facts. All right. So you leaving, going back to Jamaica.
Yeah.
All right. Me hail from a community. Me hail from Waterhouse, right? And that's me meet you first. Me know you
Jammins.
from Waterhouse. Yeah, Jammins. All right. And me get a couple dub plates from you. Me used to play one song around a Binns Road named Bam Rush.
Yeah, okay.
And me get a couple dub plates from you. So.
Yeah.
All right. So you start laugh there. Yeah, man. We used to play a Bam Rush. And yeah, man, I know you a long time, man. I'm a forward down a King Jammins and cut the dub plate then. See? And but before the singing part and the culture part, you did always people that know say you one lyrical bad DJ, you know. No people don't know that part there you still. I feel like enough people underestimate that part there, you know, because that's true you go.
Culture.
The other route, that's true you got Jammins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never the cultural you are singing when we just meet you.
No, because
a lyrics
at that time, King Jammins was billing me as a killing machine. After Bounty Killer leave, Bounty Killer depart from Jammins like this week, and then I came to Jamaica around the week before that. So after Bounty Killer departed from Jammins, I was the one who come after and was holding up the whole Jammins camp. But he was trying to build me as a gun DJ at the time. So he was just building me as a replacement for Bounty Killer. You understand? After the fallout between both of them, but I just come in and said as a youth, and I said, no, this is the way more of a DJ. These are the rhythms they want me go up on, and so I was singing songs like Shut Your Mouth and Bad Man Talking, Gun Brand New,
right?
And a barrage of gun songs.
Couldn't them a try for bada bada.
Couldn't treat them a try for bada bada.
Couldn't them a try for bada bada.
Yeah. So it was created me that way, like as a demolition type of artist, But that was me, at the time as a youth. Cause them time they don't know we're a youth and we just coming at the business and they must say this is the route you want to bring me to,
Okay, so you meet Lady Star first and she bring you to Jan, or you meet Jammins first? How the meeting they go with the whole Jammins family?
I was at Dan One Studio. I was one of the top artists at Dan One Studio after Major Son, departed from Dan One. So I was there now and was building up a momentum in New York, and Conroy Smith introduced me to Lady Star. And then Lady Star introduced me to John. And then now I was there at Jammins one night, and then after Conroy Smith said, yo, if you know the little DJ, and he introduced me to Lady Star, and then Lady Star was there with John at the time. So he said, him calling John same time, and John came and I said, let me hear a song, and when he hear one, me give him around 20, and then me give him 25 more, and I say, you know what, pack up your bag and forward to Jamaica and come check me at Jammins studio. So the following week now, I went down to Jamaica and was there, and and meet up with him. Mad Cabra carry me around there and say, yo, me I put the DJ in your hand, and him tell me, say, come back tomorrow, come back tomorrow, come back tomorrow, come back tomorrow, come back tomorrow. So him just give me some, I was there the same way till late night, till 12 midnight, come back again the next night. So I'm there from all in the morning till midnight, and then him say, all right, go home, come back again. But he was just testing my determination and see how much I wanted. And then him say, all right. One night him just leave. You know what I mean? And then him put me in the studio and he put on the tight clothes. I read him with Johnny P. upon, you know, the way we tight bike back. It's a beautiful sight. Time and love. Doom, 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 doom. I think Bounty Killer was on that rhythm too with a song called Them a Ball for Peace through them. So I said, shut your mouth when it was just history from there. So when bad man talking. And boom, and it was just a major hit in on the underground. So that's how we know him bring me to it. Then next day me and father say, he must say him father want to see me. And then we're going to the office and Jamie say, yo, you may hear about, and he must say, yo, all right, you're my artist from now. I'm gonna make you bigger than every other artist will come to my studio. So I'm just start program my career. I say, don't go no other studio, just stay yes sir, your home, your voice for oh yes sir. Just don't war out your career. You know what I mean? Just one person, one piece of the and a jammies, and we're gonna make a big all over the world, you know. But as a youth, same as a little youth, you just have to just humble and listen to him. I say, and we just was just voicing every day, and just putting out song. But I was just putting out more like hardcore, you know what I mean, gun song, you know what I mean, this type of music, you know. Cause him tell me the song then with them on. He must say, put a gun song upon this, put a type of song upon this, put another song upon this. You know, but everything changes when him give me a rhythm name, the money rhythm, and I say, Jah, it's all about you. Without your blessing, I can't go through. Oh, Jah, you make my dreams come true. Yeah, so
come true.
When I recorded that song went #1 in Trinidad, and I think it went #1 on the RGR chart and started getting a lot of radio play. And then now people first flying out, I fly to Trinidad to do a song, to do a show. And that was the hit song over there. And when I went there, you know, I went there as a youth where head ball off and thing, and so many people came out. So they thought I was a Rastafarian. When I came out, people was disappointed. I said, can't believe so this a ball youth to sing a big country song like this. So everything was just kind of changing from there, you know. And after leaving Jammies now, after a while we just there Jammies and meet up with a guy called Devon Wheatley. And him start the Fifth Element crew. Him just come to Fifth Element and we're going to start something. And we do a song called No Worry I'm a People, because you know we feel life hard out there. It's rough out there, and take off from this, and that's when I start finding the whole inspiration start come to me now and start read up more about Marcus Garvey and Haile Selassie, the first Black history, and start know about yourself, and you know the whole meditation that start come from there 2004, 2000, right around that time, you know.
Okay, so all right, and then now you're forward under pressure, I think, with the government now, because you start burning real hard now, yes. Like till one of the song them they end up get banned, right?
Well, after we do like I did song like I Swear, Off a Win, Can't Stop Try, and then I did Sting with the 5 Young Giants. 5 Young Giants, you know, was at Sting 1 year. Was the 5 Young Giants was Chuck Fenda, Vibes Cartel, Assassin, Wayne Marshall, and what was Vibes Cartel, Chuck Fenda, Assassin, Wayne Marshall. I think it was the Lady Spice. I think it was 5 hours. It was the 5 Young Giant at that time. And then now, that's where when I got the breakthrough. You understand? And when I get the breakthrough from there now and start texting that leader as a little youth, we overcome everything as Sting. Them couldn't believe when they slide through the gate, this side Sting, you know, with the 5 Young Giant. You understand? And just take it from there, so. And then we start go all over the place. And then I went to Miami to do a show, another Sting in Miami. And then I was coming back through my hotel room, and then I meet a singer pulling a pulley, and I dry sing and was like complaining. And I said, "What's your name?" And I said, "My name Richie Spice." And I said, "What I'm here?" And I think it was just some disagreement with him on the promoter. And I said, "No worry, come in my room, come stay. We have 2 beds, you can hold one and me hold one," and everything just changed from this. So I'm gonna bring him to Fifth Element the next day and tell him to sign him. And so we start the Fifth Element family right there with Chuck Fender, Richie Spice. Then we bring in Anthony Cruz. And we just start a whole family and we resurrect culture music right around the world in Jamaica and take it to a different level, you understand? But after leaving Fifth Element 2005, 2000,
Facts.
yeah, after we leaving Fifth Element now, we and them never will, it's just that I just saw it got more time, you just now sit eye to eye on certain issues and things. We just go out there on my own now and start do the work, and then that's when I find Gash them and like them, and I link up with Shane Brown, who was managing, who used to manage Busy Signal and work with Popcorn. So Shane Brown is the one who produced Gash them and like them. So we started do a lot of work with Shane Brown. He produced one of my biggest album, The Living Fire. And then I did Coming Over Tonight for Birch. After them band, because when I did, they mistaken Gash them and like them, they didn't understand the song, but it was a little baby. Her name was Shanika Adams. She was going to school. She was only 6 weeks old. And they took this baby away and repeatedly raped her and killed her and stuff like that. And it touches me when I see the whole thing happen. I say I have to be out there and lobby against this type of violence against women and children. So I would just pray into the Almighty if He just give me more inspiration to go out there and fight for the rights of the females and fight for the rights of the single mothers them out there in the struggle, understand, and the children out there on the streets out there without no parents, because, coming from a background with no mother, no father, I just see my duties to go out there and try to defend the children of the future. So that's when I was going out there, but they didn't understand the song. When we say a big man like you rape off a 6-year-old baby, a big man like you pop off your gun and shoot a little old lady, a big man like you burn down a school and go on like you're mad, sick and crazy. When God hold you, no if, no, no but, no tell the Almighty about maybe gash them and like them. But they was thinking that I was saying to burn or hurt people or to do anything bad to any human or something like that. They was mistaking the song, but the song was just eradicating crime and violence around women and children. You understand? So that's why, they banned the song. They said they don't want the song to play on the radio anymore. So the song even blew up more. You understand? So they had a meeting. They sent for me down at Broadcasting Corporation. A lot of people was there, a lot of government officials, and they were like, we don't want this song to play on the radio. But at the time, they have songs, so I say, my gun long like train, fire shot like rain, playing prime time, but a song that is eradicating senseless killing against women and children, you understand, and just violence totally. Overall, they didn't want that song to play, so they banned the song, but it still ended up went #1 in every country and 6 weeks on the chart in Jamaica.
Yeah. And
yeah,
you also,
all right, so
after, sorry, Uncle, I just have to, sorry. On that note, Chuck, because you, after that, you did record an answer back to that band, didn't you?
Yeah,
freedom of speech.
Yeah, freedom of speech. After me fly out on tour, me say, gosh, them get banned. No. These things no one hear it no more, them to ban it off of every radio station. Oh no, not just that no more. When I see the man and him done, you could have raped that and shut the liquors. Yeah, I don't even remember, but I'm trying to remember. I open the seat. Freedom of speech. Gotta go hold them and spite them. Yeah, it was a song for Shane Brown. It was a powerful song too as well. You know what I mean? But they didn't give no justice as it was supposed to be, because it was a follow-up just to let them know that how can you ban a song of gash them and like them? Look what's happening now. Look what's happening now. When I was speaking years before that, look what happens to so many children.
Yeah.
9-year-olds getting gunshot because of conflict between two people. If I can't catch you and I see your little daughter coming from school, I'm going to kill her. You know what I mean? Little 8-year-old getting their throat cut. You understand? So it's so brutal against children, and this is what exactly what I was trying to explain to them. Say we have to protect the children because they are the future. They are the mothers and fathers of tomorrow. So these are the things that I was looking out against. But they turned the song into a thing like I'm a violent person. Now I'm saying that, oh, this song is a hateful song and this song is targeting to certain type of people or whatever. But this song was about eradicating senseless killing, taunting these monsters, these pedophiles, these child abusers who are abusing children and stuff like that. That's what basically the song about, standing up for equal rights and justice. You understand? Stepping on the crime and violence across Jamaica and across the world. That is my duty. That was my job. That is what I was elected to do, is to go out there to do the duty of the Most High, you know? But they didn't understand what I was trying to say. They just couldn't take the song and just want to get rid of it. You understand? And they were just labeling me, you know what I mean, like that, to say, yo, Fenda did this song and it's not a good song to be playing, and let's get rid of this song.
But like you said, that usually it will only make your song bigger.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
We have the next guest pull up, DJ Hypeness. So DJ Hypeness, DJ Everylina, you want to introduce her? This is a female DJ. So we have DJ Everylina and DJ Hypeness. So before we get into the state of dancehall, because you know we have two panelists, we're not going to stay really long, but we just want an introduction of DJ Hypeness. DJ Hypeness, what go on?
Hi, I'm good. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we hear you. Welcome. Nice to have you on the show.
Thank you. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. We can hear you loud and clear.
Turn it on, but I have no clue what's going on with it.
Okay. Yeah, we can't see you, but we can hear you good.
We can't hear you though.
Oh, okay, that's great. Thanks for having me. I'm sorry. I apologize for being late. I got the time mixed up. I thought I was supposed to be on at 2 p.m.
No, it's no problem. You're here now, and that's what counts. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Right. So it's always a pleasure when somebody take their time out of them day, like what Chuck Fenda did right here. His Sabbath, and him still make it the effort, because we're going to speak about something in love, dancehall and reggae music that put food on theme table. So it might be right to speak about it. So him take time out and day to say, all right, and I don't know if me give them people an hour and talk to them a little bit. So as it regards to, because it's not really an interview, we just want to ask you, DJ Hypeness, where you play music and Chuck Fenda as a reggae and dancehall artist, we just want to ask, like, which part do you think the state and the music there right now at this point? Like, some the older man, them are cussing younger youth them. I said, them now work with them. Them I see a foolish, them I sing. The other one, I said the other way around. Them now work with the big man them. One said them I charge too much money. It's like be a confusion. Them I say the music now cross over again. Like be a foolish, but more just want to hear full tape for somebody that is moving across the world and somebody that is playing a music across the world. So the two of them I know, make me hear full opinion on it.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, DJ Empress. Go a little forward, go ahead first.
Yes, DJ Hypeness. Even before we go into all of that, I just want you to let the people know a little bit about who you are. I mean, I've been, trying to introduce you because I know you as a radio DJ, right? On My Turn Radio. And then I see you always out there playing the music in clubs and parties and so forth. But if you just want to tell the people how long you have been a DJ, or how did you get into the music?
Well, as you know, I'm DJ Hypeness. I've been doing music for 18 years. I started in 2005, so it's been quite a while. I had the opportunity to work with DJs like DJ Noah. We had radio shows together. We had a television show together back in the days. Shout out to Bronx. I see Bronx is saying hello in the building. Good afternoon to you guys. So as a female DJ that had the opportunity to work with a number of different acts, and it's been a little bit challenging, but I maintained myself throughout the years, and grateful that I had the opportunity to be part of radio station at VP Records, Raga Shanti radio station, Tambourine Radio. I created My Turn Radio as a space for ladies. It's strictly for female DJs, not to discriminate against any men, but just to give that platform to showcase their talent, because we're so dominated in the business. It's just an outlet to just focus on women. So I came up with that idea in 2019, used my platform to create a platform for other female DJs. So that's where My Turn Radio come in. I do have the opportunity to play at club events, not just locally, but within the Caribbean, outside of the US. So it's not just radio for me. I do a lot of club events. So
Yeah,
my
so you're
experience
out
is very
there and playing the music and know what's going on out there in the club scene right now.
correct.
I retired from that scene myself, but you know, it's good that you're still carrying it.
I absolutely love it. I don't see myself giving it up anytime soon. It's challenging as a woman, but I think I stand firm, and I think I've been doing pretty well as far as maintaining within the music business. I'm not Jamaican. A lot of people think I'm Jamaican, but I'm not Jamaican. Born and raised in Dominica. I'm just in love with the culture. And sometimes when we're on the outside, I think we pay attention to the culture a little bit more. Not to say that in a disrespectful way, but saying it in a love way. Like we love it so much that we have to learn it to be able to participate in it. So I
Yeah,
think it gives us an outside wide view as far as the state of dancehall and reggae. And it's definitely not the same like the 90s or the early 2000s. Artists from back then, I think you guys should be so grateful that you started when you started years ago in the 90s or early 2000s, because your music that you made back then has longevity in comparison to the artists that are making music now. It doesn't last as long. So I think the state of dancehall needs some work. I think they're focusing on the US or copying certain styles that are not necessary. They're saying it's the new trend and they have to keep up, but it has no longevity behind it. It's not gonna something that was hot last year or 2 years ago is not hot right now. Something that was hot 10 months ago is not hot right now, as opposed to a 90s. I can go to a club, the DJs play all the new songs, and I can kill it with hot reggae or hot 90s music from back in the days. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I don't know what it is that's causing the younger generation to be so stush. Is that the right word to use? I think they're a little bit stush. They don't I think they don't want to put in the work that the 90s DJs put in, but they want so much out of us DJs, or the respect level is not the same. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I think I've seen you sometimes posting about that you're having problems to book these young artists sometimes for shows, and they are charging a lot of money.
Way too much money. Way too much money for music that it's streaming on YouTube, but it's not really pulling numbers depending on where they're booked. For example, if you go to a place like Cleveland, Ohio, you may not pull the same numbers like you're pulling in New York City. So why would you want to charge the same price? They don't know that different places that you go, your prices must be adjusted. It has nothing to do with demoting who you are or the level that you think you're on, but it has to do with being smart and captivating more fans by working with the promoters in the different places. So you get to be in more places than just saying, you know what, my price is my price. I'm not going to change it. If you can't afford it, that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and maybe they wouldn't
Yeah,
know
but
that, like you said, in
but with
different.
me,
Yeah, sorry. No, I was
no,
just
but with
gonna.
me with the price, I I I will have to disagree with the pricing of the artist. Saying that the artist going to a different state, like mean if he charge like 10,000 in Brooklyn, when he go to Cleveland or he go to Minnesota, he should charge 5 or 4 or 7 less. I don't think it works like that, because also remember, artists still have their team what they work with. Their if they are a band where they carry bands, also remember them have to there's a lot of things that comes with it. So I don't think I think a promoter is more respond when it come on to that. A promoter to make sure say if you have an artist that can pull the crowd, him to get good venue, or it's just I don't think artists feel lower than price because of that. So we have different opinions when it come on to that.
That's what I want to. I want to touch on that too as well. Because we recently came back from we did a jam in Texas, and this festival that we went to, people are always saying that they usually have like maybe 200-300 people come out, and they always say the Midwest is people don't come out for reggae, but we was over there last week Saturday, and the whole park was full when I was added as a headline act for that festival. You understand? And then when you call, a lot of promoters will call or a booking agency, it's like, hey, we want Chuck Fenda in the Midwest, but don't give us a New York price or a price that you do in the East Coast, because people don't support reggae music in the Midwest as how they support it over here in the East Coast. You know what I mean? So, and I think it's all up to the promoter and how the promoter promote their show and the type of pulling that the promoter promote groundwork or the promoter put in. You understand? Because we went to a club again in Cincinnati. This club only saw like maybe 200 people. When we went there, was 500 who came out. You understand? So it's a different vibration. We was in Costa Rica the other day, and 15,000 people came out, and they say reggae is dying and reggae is this and reggae is we just Central Park. I was just in Central Park this Saturday. You understand? And if you see the park was full, and by just they mentioning my name, you understand? It was like a tornado. The people them just grateful for see. You know what I mean? Fenda back on the front line after almost so many years of not performing in the East Coast. So it's sometimes all depends on the promoter too as well, or what kind of work the promoter put in. You know what I mean? I'm doing promotion and all of that too as well. But for the state of the dancehall, we just touch on that real fast. You understand? I think the type of rhythm them that they're coming in not lasting too long. You understand? And the younger artists them for try to go up on some of the authentic dancehall rhythm from back then, even lick them over back or add some things to it. So I think most of them maybe might not like the authentic dancehall from the 90s, or even try to redo them to make it. But some I forgot on them type of rhythm because those rhythm last longer. A song will drop this month, and then the next year come or next 6 months down the road, it just dissolve away in the wind. You understand? So it not have the authenticness to it, it not have the longevity there as the Empress said before. You understand? But I'm not here to bash the younger artists them because they are younger and them coming them see things different, but you have to try to come from some of the authentic dancehall from the 90s to keep a career lasting longer, or even try to do, go upon some, mix it up with some one drop. And the media and the radios in Jamaica need to push reggae content because they think that reggae is not that strong in Jamaica, so it's supposed to, and then pushing the trap over reggae music, which have to be stopped. You have to balance it. You have to continue to put, because people want to hear reggae music and people love it. And Jamaica is the birthplace of reggae. Then, you're not having reggae on the front four or pushing reggae on the dance as it's supposed to. You understand? We just came back to the States a couple of months ago and this year, and every venue that we went to sold out. You understand? Because people want back the authentic reggae music. They want it back.
All right. So Chuck Fenda, so me that ask you, so who you blame for that? Like who you blame for them not promoting like good music or reggae music? You know, blame the radio personnel like that more be like disc jockeys.
You have to blame them too, because they're the gatekeepers, where them push onto the people, them, the disc jockey them, the sound system operator them, So they have to know, so them have to balance it. If they're not balancing it, they're just pushing on one genre of the music. You understand? But you have to make sure so you balance both sides, because right now you have a lot of reggae artists in Jamaica just sitting down and they're not even getting no work. They lose hope. Them just lose hope in everything now. So most of them don't even turn to dub plates and all of that. But these are really, top reggae artists who put in a lot of works in it. You understand? And over the years, them invested a lot of things in them career and put in a lot of work, and they're not looking at them. You understand? So
you think promotion has a part to do with that?
All right, so yeah.
Promotion in them promoting themselves.
Correct.
That can be a part of it too, because you don't know, like I said, the music has changed too. And most of it's gone to, you know what I mean, social media have a lot to do with it. So most of them too have to maybe get people around them, you understand, to get their career.
I was just about to say that. The internet have a lot to do with this change.
Definitely.
The internet have a lot to do with this change. The internet.
Definitely. But you know the disunity again, the disunity.
All right, so
there's no unity when it comes to the art.
So the kids them know. All right, hold on a little bit about the unity. So it's not really people are listening to radio now. So when you say the radio person, them have to play the type of reggae, because now me I look on both sides, right? All right. Yeah. So but it's what the youth them are accustomed to know. What they are listening now is more of, because the radio is like everybody fingertip now. Everybody have them own radio on them phone, basically. You can tune, you can play, press. It's not like one time we would have to sit down and wait until the radio man play this. Now we can listen anything at all that we want to listen, right? So now them is just the mindset of the people them right now. Them are listen them type of music, yeah. And that me believe is not like them I say, because the radio man cannot tell, like my daughter, which is 20 years old, she not listen to the radio none at all. She go up on her YouTube or her iTunes or our Apple Music or so. She don't listen to the radio. None at all. So the radio not influence she, like back in the days, or could have influenced me and you I grew up Chuck Fenda. If you understand what me I say. So now the internet, the internet kind of make everybody them own selector now. We listen where we want to listen. It's not like we have to listen that rhythm when it just come out. No. We listen and then the whole heap of side thing to that have a lot to do with it. DJ and Hypeness.
Yes, I agree with you. There are so many different streaming platforms that people have choices to go listen to what they feel like, which it boils down to promotion, self-promotion as an artist. A lot of these younger generation, they depend on viral moments. They depend on TikTok. They depend on what's streaming the most. They go by numbers rather than what song's good. Because a lot of things that sometimes they listen to, you wonder like, what the hell you listening to? But it's because of repetition. Repetition is a mental hypnosis. So the more you listen to something, the more you start getting used to it, and then you find yourself playing it more than you probably normally would if you just heard it once or twice. You understand?
Definitely.
So with the streaming platforms that are at the fingertips of these younger generations, it's very hard to control what they listen to. So therefore, it goes to the promotion of the artist. What are you doing to promote yourself to keep up with the current way of what's happening now?
Definitely. Yeah. Well, you have that, but like again, you understand, the quality of the music as well have a lot to do with it. You understand, and the quality coming out of Jamaica have to be more stronger. You understand, but we don't want to say the youth them too as well. What they're, you know what I mean? Me, I'm about consciousness. So I will speak about righteousness. You understand, and the duty that I was elected to do, and the duty we have to carry out for the most side. You understand? So I'm not here to really, you know what I mean, bash them too much, but I just think the quality is weak. It's coming out of it, and I think the youth them should show more versatility. If you know, say, all right, we can go up on some of the 90s rhythm them same way, you understand, and still be strong. That's why I see artists like Vibes Cartel and them, and there are maybe certain other artists can still be strong because they're not just can ride a trap rhythm alone, them can still ride a 90s one drop or a 90s dancehall, whatever way you put it, them versatility and them versatile way that can do all of that. Most of these youths rise now, them only can go to one rhythm, them only can voice on one rhythm, and that's only that. You understand? So, you know, that's what I say, the music kind of lack lacking that. You understand what I'm saying? But they selected them in Jamaica as well. They're not them now push consciousness and them now push the one drop. You understand? And that's what the people them really want. Cause when you don't make money at Jamaica, and artists don't make money when they're in Jamaica. They make money when they come outside of Jamaica. And when you come outside of Jamaica and you see the mass of people them where you see come out for reggae music, you will be surprised. You know what I mean? Like I said, Saturday night I was in Central Park. You know what I mean? That is just a holy ground over there, so where we could perform. Bob Marley performed over there before. And it was just pandemonium when we touched the stage. Belize,
New York City.
you know what I mean? Belize again, the whole national highway shut down, you know what I mean? And people are saying, yo, reggae music is dead. Because I was just in Jamaica in a while, and the people are saying, reggae dead, and reggae this, and reggae is not this and that. But I said, with them people I listen to, where are these people who are saying that reggae music is dead? You understand? So they put out that type of false thing out there, making people think that reggae music is not relevant anymore. But I just came from Belize, and one of the biggest, even the promoter was sad, because when I went there Thursday and the show is Saturday, he fly me in from Thursday, Friday, tickets sold out. Saturday night of the show, the place can't hold no more. He should have brought me to the Civic Center in Belize. You understand? And they're saying that reggae music is dead. You understand? Costa Rica, 15,000 people, and they're saying that reggae music is dead. New York City Central Park, thousands came out, and they're saying reggae music is dead. So that's why when they put out that type of thing out there now, a lot of people run with it and say, oh, a trap of the thing. The new youth, them trap of the thing. We don't take away nothing from the youth them because they don't know the youth them again, and that's what they see not their eyes. But they just have to keep it positive. You know what I mean? Keep it upful. You know what I mean? And you don't know, music is a power, and sometimes, you know, and take out the stunt out of it as well. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stunt in it. People are doing all type of stunt just to go viral and do stupid things to go viral. You know what I mean? And, you know, take out all of that, put out some quality music out there so the people them can feel good on themselves. And the disunity, you know what I mean? 5 artists up on one show, 5 female artists up on one show overseas, and none of them nice, and them not the same hotel, and them not talk to each other, and them bet with each other. And, you know what I mean? All them things they have to stop. You know what I mean? And you don't know the cake is big for everyone. So we just have to just be our brother's keeper, our sister's keeper. We just know so we all look out for each one because the whole of we have come through from Jamaica, one reggae music and one love. You know what I mean? We just there for share and care. You know what I mean? We're not there for eat everything for ourselves. So I just saw me see it as a righteous warrior for Jah, and I do the work and I uplift the work and know say great more work there for do. And just know say, yo, we are just show the critics that reggae music is still alive and strong and well. You understand? And we just prove it to the people them and prove it to the world.
I really don't think when they say reggae music is that they're referring to the reggae music that's out there from, you know, back then. I don't think that's what they're talking about.
So what are they talking about?
They're referring to the current reggae artists. Like, who is top current? Who is a new current reggae artist that's doing very good right now? You can't name a person. Everybody from reggae music is from back then, is music that's been recorded before, like yourself, like a Roman Virgo, like a Barris, because there's absolutely not one single dancehall party that you can play at without dropping reggae music. It's not going to work.
Yeah, but what side of the world? Well,
all over. There's not one single dance that I've ever played at without reggae music. So I think they're referring to current artists, like a brand new reggae artist come out and they're good, they're shining. For example, when Egyptian came out, you know, boom, you're like, wow, he's a new star. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right now, sorry, but you have Kabaka Pyramid right now is touring and it's very attracting a lot of.
But he's not brand new though. He's not brand new. That's what I'm saying. Like artist, like somebody just pop out of the Newark. There's absolutely
even the females, even on the female side.
Who's a brand new reggae female artist? I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of youths, lot of reggae artists in Jamaica, but you know what I mean, it's just that they're not giving them, you know what I mean, the opportunity, and the gatekeepers them as well, you know what I mean, they're not getting the support, they don't have the money, and you know what I mean, so it takes money to get out there, you know what I mean, and they, you know, to do the promotion and the right team around them. So there's a lot of great talents in Jamaica. You understand? You know what I mean? It's just that what they're putting in the people their mind and thinking that's what the world wants, or this is what the world wants alone. That's not what it is, because I have proven it myself and showing them that myself. If you go to my Instagram and my TikTok on Chuck Fenda, you see right now what we were doing since the last couple of months that I've been here. You know what I mean? Because while I was in Jamaica, all you on the news, reggae not gonna go on good again in the reggae this and reggae that and all this type of stupidity. But when I've came, because I can't speak for nobody else but myself or what I've experienced for the last year or last couple of months since, you know what I mean, for what I've been doing, you know what I mean, since the summer, you understand? And, you know, it's been wrong to me where I've here since I was in Jamaica. And, you know what I mean? Like I said, the first show we did was Costa Rica, you understand? 15,000. Then we leave from there. We went to Belize. You know what I mean? That's another sold out show again with the whole thing locked down. We went to Texas 2 weeks ago. It was a different story. Ram Jam Festival was different. And we just did Central Park. So even the media was just astonished, you understand? But if you're in Jamaica, all you hear that, boy, reggae now go on again. You know what I mean? This is the thing that's running right now. So we have to just to clarify that. But there's a lot of talent in Jamaica, and, you know what I mean? Like I said, we just need back our good producers, good works. You know, because a lot of people, we see most of the songs that you see, I just some little artists just voice them, put them little on a studio and put it out on the internet. But I'm talking about quality. Good things are put together. We have a new album out there right now. You understand? You know, and Eternal Fire. You know what I mean? And this song was produced by even a younger reggae producer, Firewind. Very powerful album. We didn't even start working the right way as it because we was just busy doing all of these shows. But there's so many talented youth in Jamaica, reggae artists there. You know what I mean? It's just that they're not getting the right push or the right opportunity. You understand? And them just putting up something on their internet like that is one in a million feet for just pop like that. Reggae take time. You put out a reggae album, it takes 6 months for it to start building up momentum and start soaking at the people them. So it's just that. And a lot of people put on the works at the most side, put on the works side Rastafari and just drop it because them things say the consciousness is not working. So, you know what I mean? Them just put it on and say, oh, we're going on the washing machine, or we're going to do that, and we're going to do something, you know. I take up my machine and start DJ about the big machine gun and all of them things because that's what the people them want. And that's not what it is. You know what I mean? People them want consciousness. People them want the righteousness. They them want them go through some old struggle and pain and suffering out there right now. Them want music to relieve them from all these type of vibration, you know. But we're glad to hear everyone's opinion and we love the vibration on this panel and it was a joy, you know what I mean, being here and listening to everyone. But we can't do this together. We can't do this if we're not together. We have to do this when we are together like this. We have to come together and make it happen and make the music nice like how it was before. The disunity, you know what I mean, it'll mash up the business right now. You know what I mean? You know, we know unite. The unification are dead. And we have to unite as people of reggae music. You understand? Because that's how it was before. And I thought it have to continue upon the part. You understand? So, you know, a lot of illusion and all of that now go work. You know what I mean? We just have to come together. We have to look out for each other. We have to be with brothers keeper to make this thing work and start touch back the big chart them as before. You know what I mean?
May I say something? May I interject real quick? I apologize. I just got disconnected by accident. I apologize for that. But in my humble opinion, as a female selector and as a person that's been around a lot of the greats, I do not think dancehall nor reggae is dead. I think it's very powerful, more powerful than the own country think it is, because a lot of these major artists, including African giants or hip hop giants, when they sample things, they sample a lot of dancehall music or reggae music from back then. Now, these new dancehall artists, what they're doing, even if I do not like all their music, I do like some of them, but what they're doing, they're utilizing what is currently at their leisure to use to get them where they need to be and to get them streaming the way they want to be. We have so many new dancehall artists that we can call their names and say, okay, this one's doing good. As far as the reggae artists, they're more humble, they're more laid back, they're more positive, but they have to utilize the platforms that are available to them to push the good music that they have. I've always said to one of my artists that I used to work with, Dreamer, He's a very, very good vocalist. Talent is not going to get you anywhere. You have to push yourself. Talent alone is not going to get you anywhere. You can have the best quality music if you're not putting in the groundwork like these dancehall new artists are, whether it's nonsense or it's good, you're not going to reach where they are right now. There's a Chuck Fenda, there's Egyptian, there's Jakir. All of you guys, when you bust and you did your music, you guys were stars. You're stars, you know. People can
Still
hate
are.
you and say this is a
And you
star.
have to understand that, you know, a lot of these reggae artists can't travel. So you have to look at that too as well. Enough of these don't have any visas. You understand? And
A
so,
lot of these dancehall artists don't have visas either.
so you have to look at, because even before you have the pandemic. What happened is that, you know, is just that when the pandemic came in, a lot of the artists couldn't travel because you don't know they didn't want to take the vaccine, and now we have to be straightforward with that. So it's just that it's a regular like a dancehall artist them was going out there going and doing all the shows, and people were excited to come out. We see them and people are saying, watch the rate. But when the gate open up now, you see who the realists are. You see, say, yo, these artists are giant. You understand? You know what I mean? See the man who stand up on the battlefield. Now you can see what's going on. You know what I mean? So that was the first thing that's happening when the whole shutdown was happening, and only certain artists was be able to travel, and certain man just wall it through the whole pandemic and never travel. But now all of that restriction are dropped. Now you can see the real power that's happening out there. That's why you see now so much of these shows are being sold out because people are saying, yeah, see the money where we want to sit to as well. You understand? The money will lay the foundation. So it's just not, you know what I mean? A lot of the reggae artists, a lot of them can count from 10 finger them and go over more where are very strong, and right now they cannot come to the United States or the visa is not there. You understand? But trust me.
A lot of these dancehall artists don't have visa either. They can't come here. They just traveling outside of the US, Canada, the different islands. But I don't think visa is a proper reason for not being where they want to be as yet. I think it all boils down to utilizing the platforms and the tools that are available to push yourself.
Okay.
The DJs can assist. Yes, I do believe the new DJs are not like the old school DJs that bust songs. The new DJs don't have time for that. They don't want to do it. I don't appreciate that about them. I wish they would take the time out. And if you strongly believe in someone, don't wait for a forward or a money pull up to push a song, like how Firelinks used to do it or Tony Mantaran used to do it. They should definitely engage in helping to push the music. But I really do believe any artist that is talented, you have to push and utilize.
Yes, so the money pull up have a lot to do with it. If they're not getting the money pull up, they're not pushing the music.
Some of them, yeah, the new DJs, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, it's the truth.
Yes, sir. So
they don't have the time to sit back and wait for a forward. They just wanna play the ones that can give them an extra money because a lot of them don't charge the right amount of money. So they depend on the money pull up too much. That's why they don't want to take the time out to bust some artists. They're probably not gonna like what I'm saying, but a fact is a fact.
Okay, well, I didn't even know that part because I mean, now I see what's going on there.
They don't have the
patience. I can tell you, sorry, just to let you know that in Sweden and probably many European countries, there's no such thing as a money pull up. It don't exist.
Well,
you just have to play.
It's very big in the US, and I think a lot of the new DJs, they focus too much on money pull up, so it kind of hold back the artists with the good music in the dancehall clubs.
Yeah.
Like me saying that.
So where are you from? Where are you checking in from? Cause
well, I spent all my years in New York City.
So you New York City, or you in a different states, or?
No, I mean, well, I just moved to Connecticut, but Connecticut is borderline New York. It's still New York that I represent.
Okay.
Yeah, Connecticut is right around the corner. It's not even far, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on where you are.
So,
all my time is New York.
Okay.
Yeah, DJ Hypeness, I was just curious because you said there couldn't be a party or a club where you don't hear reggae dropping. Is it you? You're talking about yourself, or are you talking about this as a general thing out there?
I'm talking about the general state of any dancehall event that takes place, any club, any show. Reggae music must be part of the
All right,
juggling.
so what you're seeing now then, DJ Hypeness,
Sorry.
what you're seeing now then, sorry, when you go to like, if you're not playing at a dancehall event or say a reggae in a club, or when you go in there in Connecticut or New York region, so they're not pushing culture music in there. You don't, conscious music. Just
They must play it. It plays all the
no,
time.
I'm just asking you if you're seeing that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I do see that they play their old school culture.
Okay.
Ones that will never die. But I do not hear anything new from any new culture or reggae artist. There's nothing new. That
And
is
why?
I was
And
trying.
why are they not playing it? So you
I think because
the artists are not putting out no new materials, or
I don't think it's about not putting out new material. I think they're not pushing themselves the way the current state is. The current state, it's like in order for you to reach a certain level, like you said, they have gimmicks. They utilize TikTok. They utilize different streaming platforms. So that way they bust. But the reggae artists, they're more, to me, that's my opinion. I think they're more laid back. So the new ones are not doing the same as the dancehall artists. So therefore, you're not hearing anything new. But as far as when you have a party going on, an event going on, there's no way we can play early warm, or when a DJ rinse out all the new tunes, we can't come in with some reggae or culture music. I did it just the other day at Chanel Mir show. All the DJs before me rinse out all the new tunes, the new Afro beats, the new everything. You know what I came in with? Christopher Martin, Romain Virgo, Barris Hammond, and Kill the Club. So reggae is not dead, but where are the new ones?
But there's a lot of new ones.
They are there. They are not.
There's a lot.
A lot of these selectors them as well. You know what I mean? You see, like Panta and these guys from back then, we want to see them stop a dance like the midnight, 2-3 o'clock, and drop all a new song, introduce it and drop it and bust the place just like how you could have played any other hit songs from before. This is what I would love to see back, because back then when we have a man like Ricky Chopper and Mataran, still the same way, and Panther from Black Cat, and Squingy, God rest him soul. These men could have just stopped the dance at 3-4 o'clock and introduce a brand new song with the world never hear yet, nobody never hear yet, and just know say it's gonna get a forward just by introduce it and go get a bigger forward than any other song. They're not bossing. You have to boss songs. It's not like the music is not dealing about a selector of a star show versatility. And say, yo, listen me now. I take up a no-name artist when nobody never hear it yet. Me have vibes them song already and vibed it, but it's like I don't see that anymore. And that's what the music is missing.
And that's what I mentioned earlier. The new selectors are not like the older selectors that will bust a song. Like I witnessed Firelings pushing Ghetto Story by Baby Sham until people just start moving to it. He will not stop playing it until they started moving to it and bust the song.
So, it's not just that say, okay, let's just do some little, weird stuff on TikTok or weird stuff or whatever to grab the people's attention to listen to a song. You want real selectors now who's going to stop a dance 2-3 o'clock, drop a new song and bust the place and then go back to him thing, or bust 2-3 new songs. I don't see that. You understand? So, you know what I mean? So, these are the things that we want to see. You as DJ Hypeness, as an empress, that's why you have to look at yourself too. When time you are player and you go to a party, you have to just know, say, me I program the song and me I listen to some new song all the time. That's what's going to separate you different than the rest of these other people as a female, because they don't know. As a female, you have to work twice as harder than a male to survive in a male dominant industry, like as a selector, an empress. We are burning the fire amongst these. You understand? So that's what you're gonna have to, that's gonna separate you different from them and keep you strong, everyone going on strong same way.
Correct.
It's not an easy job you're doing to as well as a female to come out here.
It's not. But
they go do that.
I have to pick up this DJ called Rusty from Hartford. I've witnessed him do this several times in the middle of the dance or the height of the dance. He's closing the dance and he pull up somebody's big tune, not big tune, but a new artist song, and try to bust it.
That's what you want to see. You know what I mean?
So I have to give credit to Rusty. He's probably one of the only selectors I see do that right now.
So the newer selectors, them that's coming, you know what I mean? Maybe they, you know, we just have to try.
Question. DJ Hypeness and Chuck Fenda. All right, question. So, as we talk about the internet earlier, and we tell us that music is not everybody disposal. It's not like we have to wait again like one time, right? So this is my thing to Uno. You believe so the new reggae artists them is because of the rhythm, it's also because of the rhythm make a lot of these things are happening. Because who wouldn't call him new reggae artist? Hold on there. Like Protege, Black Hero, like those are the new reggae artists. Them what's your name? Coffee. Those are considered new, but they're not doing one drop reggae. Them are do fusion reggae. Is that make the difference too? Them are do different reggae that we used to do. Cause fusion them are do, you know, in a real life, them are do like party fusion reggae, like island music. And that them are do. Modern reggae them are do then. That's what them call it.
We don't know the reggae there with them. We don't really know the way they fusion. We never hear what that's still, but that's you classify it as still. But like me I say, you know, but
no, I don't need. Hold on. Chuck Fenda. If you go on iTunes or anything, it mark fusion reggae, you know. I don't mean
we never really check because we not
where the label them or anything. A fusion reggae mark.
Okay, but I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that reggae music, reggae artists. I think reggae artist is more even stronger than a dancehall artist. You understand? Because set out there when me say for myself, you know what I mean? Not knocking the dancehall artist, but I seen the reggae artist then his thing is more bigger and stronger. You understand? Because you don't know reggae music is the number one music outside of Jamaica, and reggae music is a more dominant music, not taking away nothing from dancehall. But reggae music is more powerful and stronger. You understand? You know, like we said, Boston Freedom Rally last year, we did it as this was just a festival, a cannabis festival. We never have a reggae act on it before. And the first time them put a reggae artist on it with them book weep on it, the turnout was 100,000 history. You know what I mean? We can send them things to come make you see it. So reggae music is very powerful. You understand? So, you know, it's just that the justice sometimes, you know what I mean, that's why most reggae artists shoot to Europe or they shoot to California on the West Coast. We are bringing back reggae music strong on the East Coast in America because we are doing some things that never been done before. We have to get back the people them because the people them still miss reggae music on the East Coast side in America. They're not getting that over here. You know, the most reggae artists just leave Jamaica, boom, and them shoot to Europe. You know, understand? And they shoot to the West Coast. They're not dominating the East Coast as though it's supposed to be dominated. You understand? So we are come change that. That's why that is our motto and our aim is to change the East Coast and bring back the reggae strong as though it was before back then upon the East Coast. You understand? So that's the only problem where me found in America and sick after, you know what I mean, recently, you know what I mean? So that is our journey and our mission. So, you know, people them have just know say we're up on a more different mission, you know what I mean? So we don't want to knock no genre and knock no youth or take on the food out of no youth mode, but we just think say is a unification of the dead and the quality of the more stronger. That means that the music not dissolve in 6 months or 3 months. A dancehall artist at this year and then next year, you know about him because the longevity in the music when I do is not there. You understand? Them have to just know say try to fix that problem there and try to fix it. You can't act all year around. You know what I mean? Look on Gash Them and Light Them. Gash Them and Light Them was from 2006 and I still can't close with that. I swear it was 2004 and I still can't close with that. You have new it's one and coming over. Anyone of my we can't close it, anyone of my it's them. you can close with them. You understand? So these songs were created good from good producer. Some people just get up and just get a laptop and go say bam 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 and drop a song on the bus and say, all right, me a producer now. And that's not a producer. You know what I mean? You have to just know, so you have to build yourself as a producer. You have to always last out there and get the right caliber of music and musician and build the rhythm them, make them sturdy and strong for last forever. Cause the race is not for the swift, you know, but it's who can endure it, you know. So I just
let me ask a question. May I please ask a question to the ones in the comments as well? Answer. Everylina, answer if you can. Mr. Gaza Uncle, answer if you can. What are some of the names of current big artists in the reggae side or the culture side? Please enlighten me so I can go download their music.
Who's saying that?
Well, I will definitely, let you know differently after. I will send you some tips because I know it's not, me personally, I don't have so much time. I do follow up some new artists. There is one, especially a female artist. Her name is Joby J. She's incredible, and she just got the notice yet. So she's not a big name or anything, but some big talents are out there, definitely.
Black Hero. Okay.
Yeah, all right. DJ Hypeness, big up yourself. DJ Everylina, Gaza Uncle. That's why me a call in about the Gaza Uncle drop the wrong link, but there are a lot of new and upcoming reggae artists where do really well. If anybody knows, for some reason, even before, Chuck Fenda then to me was the last, and Chronix then. Maybe started Chronix then was the last set of reggae artists then when we get a big outlook in Jamaica. After Chronix them it kind of like fade away again because the music always like that in. Because when Chuck Fenda in a Chuck Fenda time, when he was at the top at the peak, I really reggae did around the place at that time. So it's like there's always like a up and down with reggae and dancehall. Reggae up, then dancehall kind of take a little backseat and vice versa. But when I call him, I'm gonna give you some names. You have Black Hero, somebody mentioned already. You have a youth named Martima. You have a youth named Samurai. You have a girl now where she, I think a Jamis she work with named Azalineage. You have a girl named Yeeza Music. You have enough of them. We have bad song. But if you really check, you realize that them are tour outside of Jamaica and I do well.
But that's not the question though, because there are a lot of great artists out there. We're not disputing that at all. The question is, when you mention Coffee's name, it's huge. When you mention Lila Ike, you know the name. These are names that we have to go research. So I'm saying currently the names that stand out like a Coffee, I think Coffee was probably the last huge name culture-wise or reggae-wise as a new person. She's no longer considered new. She did her hits and whatever. So I'm just saying, just like how dancehall, if you say name some new dancehall artists that are standing out, you name Valiant, you'll name Skang, you'll name a few of them, and they ring bells. So all I'm saying is,
but DJ Hypeness ring bells, but ring bells more likely in the diaspora. That's what I'm trying to say. These names on call might be not all of them, but them have a following outside of Jamaica. The Valiant them and the people them what you are calling now have a name on the ground in Jamaica. But they might not big in Europe like some of the names that we just called. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that because right now Taliban is number one on Power 105 in the US, in New York.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's a bigger name than the other people. All right, Taliban is big in New York, but how good is it big in the UK too? Right, but that's just one. That's just one song.
You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is let me see how clear I can become. I'm not discrediting anybody's work. In comparison to back then, when you hear Egyptian, you hear Chuck Fenda, you hear Richie Spice, those names ring bells because they were doing well. So he was saying there are a lot of new artists that are not getting the exposure or the credit they deserve because they are putting in the work, but the DJs are not supporting them. So I am saying, I personally don't feel they're using the platforms that are out there streaming wise to be on that major level where their name it becomes a household name rather than us having to search for their work, even if they're doing a lot of good work. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're not good or they're not doing well, but you can't really say the DJs are not doing what they're supposed to do if they're not pushing their name out there so we can get familiarized with them like they should. Right now, there's no reggae DJ, artist or culture artist that at the tip of everybody's finger, you know who they are. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like they should let us see their work. Push it. Let us see. Let the whole gain some more fans, gain some more DJs on your side to play your music by utilizing the platforms a little bit more. I've never heard none of the names that you mentioned. And if I call 5 more selectors, I don't think they heard the names either.
Yeah, but in what space are you talking about? That me feel like
right now space doesn't even let me word that properly. Music touch all over the world so quickly when the job is done right. So does it matter where? They're not all household names right now. And I think that's a fact. I've never heard none of them on any radio station locally. So I do believe there's some more work to do. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
I'm not
all right. You say you never heard none of who locally on the radio station?
The names that you mentioned, I've never heard of anyone that you mentioned.
No. This is Gaza Uncle. I stepped away for a little bit. I just came back. It was Dre who was talking
so
to.
It's Dre. Maybe.
What name did you name, Dre?
Let me look back in the comments. Some of the comments mentioned some names. I think they
was talking about dancehall artists or reggae artists.
No, Mortimer, Azia Lineage.
We were talking about reggae artists. They were saying that reggae artists. I was saying, just like back then, when you call Egyptian, boom, it's a household name. You call Jacure, it's a household name. You call Chuck Fenda name, it's a household name. You call these artists names, they're household names. I was asking them for current household names that were, to me, Coffee was probably the biggest or the last I can say is a household name, reggae or culture wise, in comparison to dancehall, where you can just name some new artists right at the tip of your fingers. Who are some reggae artists you can just name right at the tip of your fingers that are household names? So I said that they are probably not utilizing the platforms for us to know who they are. The names that he mentioned, I've never heard of them.
Okay, well, I agree with you. Well, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. First of all, I have to say, people always have said dancehall is in a problem, but also is reggae. Because if you look on it, like as what you just said a while ago, I think there are more younger reggae doing better than more dancehall younger. I think there are more known reggae, more young reggae, more young dancehall more than young reggae.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, but Gaza Uncle, hold on, sorry before me to get that phone call, that's why. But what me I try to say is, and I feel like I don't know if I'm the way me I say it, why me not feel like I understand me I say. You see, it's like a Valiant would that be the forerunner in the young generation and you know you realize him have the Jamaica and them control and the diaspora. So him not travel to the USA, but in songs them a play. The difference now, as when me say, with the youth them name what me just called a while ago, them kind of have the same outlook, but it's just that it's in another region. You don't really hear much of them about in a Jamaica and the diaspora, where we there, but outside of the diaspora and Jamaica, they are doing well. That's what me I say. And I feel like the only reason why a lot of people don't pay attention to them is because what the first thing when we explain is that dancehall is the one that is really on the front burner now in the Jamaica and the diaspora, as opposed to like when a Chronics and a Protege did forward out and Coffee and them people did forward out. You get me I say? And Kabaka them and Jesse Royal.
All right. The difference with so may agree with her at some point, and may agree with you at some point. But may I tell you the difference. The difference, all right, this is where she try to say. When coffee boss with a bang.
No, I mean, I understand what you're saying. I mean, I disagree with her.
Right. So basically, she has said that the artists them know.
Yeah.
Well, not the young artists them know. Like the people them, the other one them the boss. Like when people know worldwide, like them boss and everybody know them. Like the one them when you say like it's only a region which part them go, like certain place. Like them on also name certain place. Right, and that she try to explain to you say coffee is a worldwide name now. Chronics worldwide name. So that she try to say to you say the younger one them we are forward up now, or we are doing them thing now, them just do it like over one part over here. So a lot of people don't know them. So for that, their music also now get played either.
Correct. So if they utilize the platforms that are available to them now to become that household name, so we can get with the program and drop them in the clubs as well.
Right. So this is it when I always say about reggae. I think reggae music still stuck in the past. I don't think reggae artists utilize social media. I don't think them use it to them advantage. I think them just say, yo, I'm gonna just do two show and people are gonna love me. I'm gonna just keep it away there. Or I'm not too mix up, or I'm not too not saying controversy. I don't want them do that. I want them stick to them reggae roots, but I don't want to do controversy. But as I say, there are more things to promote your song more than just go on stage show. There's a lot more ways to promote your song more than go on stage show.
Yeah, and that me agree with what DJ Hypeness did I say earlier too. That is a fact. With the way you are saying. Because and this is something I always talk to. I think there's a disconnect between the younger reggae artists them and like even the social media influencers them. Them not utilize them as much as a dancehall artist would. If you notice a dancehall artist is promoting song, we get the dancer them, the TikTokers, the IG influencers and them people on board. But you not see the reggae artists them do it. You understand what I say? So that's why I think a lot of, like me personally, me find out about these people is because me always look for new talent. And Gaza Uncle, you know that about me.
Okay, so that's the difference between you and a lot of the younger generation. So Coffee, in my opinion, when Coffee Bus, her manager, her team utilized social media with the videos of her shows constantly. So therefore, it was
so that means it boiled down to promotion.
To hear her and be like, oh my God, she's good. You know what I mean? But these people that you mentioned to me, I don't feel they're utilizing what is current now, so we can gravitate to the positivity and the good music that they're playing. I don't think younger generation just want to hear foolishness. A lot of them are depressed and they need to hear something that they can relate to. But if you're not hearing it, or it's not where they're searching for it, you're depriving yourself as an artist.
All right, DJ Hypeness, before you leave here, more you write down the artists them and the song them. All right. Black Hero. Me not have a specific song. Me not have a specific song when we could tell us to go listen to. But you see the youth named Mortimer, I have a song named Lightning. It's a love song. Me can guarantee you, when you play that song, you're going to add it to your set. The youth named Samurai, I have a song named Rasta No Gangster. I think where the youth that we were talking about other day, uncle name from him was a founder of Stone Love. Him not there on Stone Love no more. What name again? Rory,
Rory
Rory,
Stone,
right?
Rory.
Yeah,
Who you talk,
Rory
Rory?
was working. Yeah, Rory was working with that youth there. I don't know if them still at work together, but that song that was produced by Rory, the song I might tell you about name Rasta and a Gangster. Them two songs them I can guarantee you. Yeah, you are gonna add them to your set. DJ Hypeness, me I go on when you listen to them song there, send me a DM and make me know what you think about it. We actually been in communication before. You just don't realize say I'm me.
Oh, for real?
The same show, the Shiny Mirror show you talk about. I was the one that sent you the video.
Oh, you sent me the video. Okay, so that you can collaborate. What I said when I said
Yeah.
earlier, when they restart all the dancehall music, it was reggae that I came in with, and you
Yeah,
have
true. No, that
reggae is not dead.
you did well that night. I'm not gonna lie, you did well that night.
Thank you very much. I would never say reggae is dead. I just think that we are not in tune with the new reggae artists because they're not utilizing the necessary.
All right, looking at the
I can just say I can come
looking at the
in just
comment section. Well, I know.
sorry.
Looking at the comment section, it's where Ricky Tan say lightning a big song. Let me tell you so that song there, Gaza Uncle, everybody were there, so just go look up that song there. Mortimer Lightning.
Okay, I will
Yeah, I
definitely
was
do
just
that.
gonna give you a positive note that both Mortimer and Samurai come to Sweden and perform live. People over here know them. This is a roots reggae thing. So you know there is, but this reggae does not play in the clubs anymore. It has completely segregated over over here in Northern Europe. Since Afrobeat come in, the reggae just got cut out from the night. So DJ Hypeness is like those young DJs coming now, they don't play no reggae. They still play some dancehall and some older music, some older dancehall too, and Afrobeat. So
on this side, they play reggae music all the time. He should know.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
All right.
they do.
All right. Okay. They play reggae, but
all the
there's
time.
no new reggae to play. Then we
Right.
draw back
No,
to the
it's
old.
only live. When they come, these young artists, they come and perform live. People come out because they have heard and they have found them on social media, perhaps, or on the internet, and they come out when they come over here to perform. So they are names. They are known names.
Okay. I will definitely be searching up.
And
You
DJ
said
Everly and DJ Ever yeah, sorry about that. And DJ Everlina, that's what I was trying to explain. You're not big in the diaspora or in Jamaica or the diaspora, but outside of that, they're
Yeah.
doing well.
Yes. Definitely.
So I just feel like I think what is happening is that the market is so saturated with artists that DJs don't have the time to go research a new artist or look up a new song. They instead they will just wait until the song busts, then them start play it.
You said Martima.
Yeah, Mortimer.
Oh, is M-O. I have a M-O-R.
Timer.
Okay, I found
it. Okay, see.
All right, so
right
if
now,
one on the guys up more on the one.
It's where you pass 15. What I'm gonna say this. It's where you pass 15, 16. The last reggae you ever get and maybe when the Rastaman name, when name part Toffee. When
Chronics?
Kabaka, Chronics, Protege.
No, see, a feed song supposed to be the last set of reggae song then play. Every other else one, the rhythm change and sound like one Afrobeat something. That's why the coffee them and them one day I play. But when a youth forward with an original beat, the DJ them throw them aside. Because let me tell you what happened. Them they can't mix in a prime time. We have to understand them part too, you know. The rhythm have a lot to do with it. Because if you play any one of the new Afrobeat, them are so you can mix coffee song with it or mix the next song with it because it sound kind of the same way. So the rhythm have a lot to do with it. So when a young youth forward with an old one drop rhythm and so not DJ no want to play that. They go play it early when about the nightclub. Me I tell you no.
Do you mind if I play it?
No, you can't play it.
Why?
Yeah, you play on the live.
Yeah, the copyright.
Good?
So,
Oh.
copyright. Yeah. But,
copyright.
So what we got asked for the DJ Hypeness, if you have another device that you could listen it on, listen if I even the first 30 seconds and tell me what you think about the song.
I have a lot of computers in this house. I have to turn one on. Turn the next one on.
Yeah, so do that.
Yeah, but all right.
I would still have to mute it.
Yeah, just mute your microphone.
So anything else you have to say, DJ Everylina?
Yeah, well, I don't know what happened. Chuck Fenda, he left.
I think it might be because him back down
like him phone
like him child they need him attention.
Yeah, his daughter.
Oh.
But see a lot Patriot say him surprised say people don't know about Marty man because him have a lot of great songs. Yo, from me discover the youth there, me not stop listening music.
But I would be surprised though, because like we said earlier, a lot of these talented artists, and this is a fact because I've worked with a talented artist, they think talent will get them where they need to go. Talent is not all. You have to put in the promotional work. You have to. Your team have to be able to push you.
I think that's where the disconnect is.
Look at how Coffee came out strong. Her team. And Leela came right behind because she had the team to back her up. You understand?
True.
There are a lot of great artists out there. I will not deny that. There are a lot of great artists that we probably listen to in our cars, and that's where it stops. But the work got to be put in. Talent alone is not going to do it.
Yeah, that is true too. So. Well, and that's something where me and Gaza Uncle and Brando and other people always preach. Promotion is key. Think of that. I think of that word.
As a selector, right? I always love to be the best kept secret because I know my potential. I know how hardcore I am. I don't DJ like a woman. I DJ, a lot of people tell me I select like a man. And it's not because I look like one. I carry myself as a woman. But because I've been surrounded with some great DJs, I learned to not just DJ music, but to be a selector. There's a big difference between DJing and being a selector. And I never used to want to post videos of myself because my thing was being the best kept secret. I want to be this element of surprise. The show that you attended with Chanel Muir, the person who booked me never saw me DJ before. He just went with the name and he didn't even think that I would be able to stand up that night on my own. You understand? So I was the element of surprise. And I said to myself, you know what? Everybody is using videos to showcase their talent. I don't normally do it. Maybe I should start doing that because everybody's saying it to me. Like, how did it go? How was it? I want to see. Or when promoters reach out to me, I heard about you, but I want to see your work, which is why I reached out to you to even get the 58-second clip. So I had to transition to the new state of what will get you booked or get your name out there. You have to utilize the platforms.
So I think you're falling at the same thing with the young DJs, the artists, them instead not using social media as opposed to.
Right. So I started using it now. I started using it to my advantage as much as I can. I try.
So could you tell me? Sorry,
Yo, you know, we just laughed a while ago. Rock Fenda.
Sorry. Just
Yeah, go ahead, Uncle.
Yeah, yeah, Uncle. Sorry, I wanted to ask DJ Hypeness.
You know, we just laughed a while ago. Oh, I remember a while ago when Chuck Fenda just said, what you call fusion? At first I heard of that. I said, me laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, really and truly. Yeah, it's too much music, so that's why for many, many years I haven't even been able to keep up with all the new reggae, as I thought, I was mainly into reggae. Now I've been more captivated by dancehall for a longer period of time. I don't know, DJ Hypeness, if you're still there, because I see you muted, because I wanted to ask her something.
I think she's listening to the song.
Ah, okay. Yeah, sorry, Uncle. Go ahead. Uncle, are you there? No, he's just disappeared.
But DJ Everylina, I think I don't know, like see the way me love music, I'm passionate about music. I'm always on the search for new music, and not just dancehall music either. I think, and I don't want to say I'm me alone, but I think me are one of the only vlogger where pay attention to the reggae side of the music outside of just the top 5 people. Because most people, because Protege and Chronix and Coffee and Leela and them people, they have names, and when them drop songs, you know about it because you already know about them. But outside of them people, me look for other people outside of that.
Yeah.
Because even from before Chronix Boss, when them used to them used to have a show them used to do in a Kingston. It's like that's why Chronix them can perform that well, because they were practicing. They came together, and I think at the Dub Club or something like that, it didn't name.
Yeah.
And them used to perform live sets. And it wasn't like book them do it themselves. I don't even remember if them used to collect any money. I think maybe Brando can attest. I think Brando them used to go every now and then or something like that. But that's why them so good, because them used to put on shows for themselves.
Yeah.
So from them time, they may have followed that movement there. So that's why I know about enough of these names.
Yeah.
Because outside of the Chronix, them used to do it too. I perform and I sharpen them skills.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of names out there, man. We have good music too.
Yeah, definitely.
And they are networking too and connecting with people even outside of the genre. But I think we just feel like them in the frame of mind say Jamaica and the diaspora not really support reggae. So them push them promotion to the Europe and Africa and them place there.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is what is happening. They are just maybe paying attention to them analytics and just say, okay, well, my top countries, them are them people are listening me, so let me push to these places. I don't know. I could be wrong, but you know what I mean, maybe that's what's happening.
No, you can see it, like I said, even a small place like Sweden, and you bring Mortimer here, and you have a crowd come out to see Mortimer.
And they know his songs word for it.
Yeah, probably some of them.
All right, look at even Yaxter. Remember, say Yaxter get a big break, But at the same time, it seemed like because of the conscious line when decide for walk, I think he's not getting the support from the Jamaica and the diaspora as he should. But if you notice, he's now transitioning into being a great artist on like the UK and the European side, because even the show where Popcorn closed the other day, I don't remember the name of it. He was booked for that show too, that festival.
Oh.
And his set was good.
Yeah, I thought the show in Germany.
Yeah, Yaksa performed over there with a live band too.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Oh, okay. I put myself time out by mistake.
Okay.
You're back. Sorry, I'm going to catch you now first before anybody, if I may, DJ Hypeness. Since you said you've been in the business for 18 years, and what are your impressions as, you know, comparing from when you started out, which was a different time, right, before the internet and everything, and up to the present day? What are, you know, have been your main challenges and also positive sides of being a woman in this industry?
Well, the biggest difference is social media. I think that's the biggest difference from when I started till now. And I think more people are receptive of female DJs as opposed to back then. It was way more difficult to even get a promoter to take you seriously. For me, the challenge is to get on big stages. I don't understand why they do not feel a female can handle a big stage. That to me is my biggest challenge. Get it on a big stage. I now have the opportunity after several years to brace a big stage, but not even as a DJ, but as a host on Alkaline's New Rules year-to-year show that's going to be held in New York, September 3rd. I was just given that opportunity by chance, and it shouldn't have been.
You're going to be a host?
I am.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity.
Yes, congratulations.
I would love to be a DJ on the stage. I don't understand why they feel like, if you notice a lot of these major stages, there are no female DJs as a selector on stage. Maybe they might be a host, but they're not selecting music. I think that's my greatest challenge, is to be given the opportunity to be on a big stage. And I know I'm talented. I know I'm very good at what I do. I am not only a person that play music, I talk for myself, which is a very, very challenging job. Most big giants have a selector while they MC. You understand?
Yeah.
I do both by myself. Not saying I'm the only one. There are a lot of people that do it, but it's not an easy job. And I can get it done. So why aren't I on a big stage?
Exactly. I can attest to that. I mean, I've seen you in action over the internet, and like you said, you do it all, and you're also a master juggler. This lady, she can juggle rhythms, and you do them speed jugglings and everything.
So that's still to date the major challenge, being on a big stage. And as far as the good side of it, what I enjoy about it is being the element of surprise, like I mentioned earlier. A lot of times when promoters book us, they don't expect, let me speak for me. A lot of times when promoters book me, they do not expect me to be great. They expect me to be okay. They expect me to just play music. You understand? But when you go out there and you stand firm and you can take on any of the other selectors or focus on the crowd and engage with the crowd, that's the element of surprise. Like, damn, she could really stand up for herself. And I'll give you an example. Recently, I went to Martha's Vineyard, which is an island off of Massachusetts in the United States.
Yeah.
When I came there, someone said to the promoter, "Is that really your DJ?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm a DJ." She said, "But she looked like a Christian. You sure she can handle tonight?" That to me Wow, you're profiling me without even seeing me DJ. So when I came with my short shorts and whatever heels, whatever, and I started speaking on the mic and I handled it well, like my voice was very powerful. They were like, "Damn, Shabadi!" Like, why? If it was a man, you wouldn't judge them by saying, "Is he a Christian?" You know what I'm saying? But I still like the effect that it gives when they get surprised how I handled myself. So that's my favorite part, honestly, is the element of surprise.
Yeah, that's a great answers. Thank you.
Did you get to listen to the song?
Hmm?
Did you get to listen to the song?
I did, and I was trying to talk earlier, but I put myself in the background by mistake. He sounds like one of the Marleys.
yeah. We kind of have that sound there for you.
And now I understand what Gaza Uncle say. It's very hard to pull that song in mid juggling. That would definitely have to be like an intro song. I think your intro as a selector has a lot to do with what kind of songs you can and cannot play during your juggling. Some things can work as long as you have the right speech for it. Doesn't matter what time it is.
So can I ask, when you play out, do you now, like you said, you still, it's a must, you will have to drop the reggae, the one drops to 1 point during the night. But no, sorry, I was coming to the other things adding on now to the selection, like the trap dance hall, all the big huge hits there to be played, and also Afrobeats. If you play Afrobeats, like you mix up everything now and the music just get bigger, or do you feel like certain parts get left out, or do you see it like it just get bigger?
Well, to answer that question, I juggle. I do not juggle with a playlist. I juggle based on the crowd. I read the crowd. That's one of the skills that I've been blessed with. I like I said, I'm not just a DJ. I'm a selector, so I don't go based on what I think is necessary at the moment. I go based on what the crowd is craving for at the moment, and based on whoever played before me, how they played. So it's very unpredictable. But when I said reggae or culture must be played in any of these dances, I'm referring to the early one. They always play reggae dancehall, reggae or
yeah. Sorry. What I meant not was yes, of course you're doing as your job as a DJ. You know, every night is different where you're at. But I was thinking more in general, like in general terms now. If you see a shift in the music, is it getting played? Because at the same time as you hear this thing about the trap, they're saying the trap doesn't leave the airport in Jamaica. Is it getting played, you know, outside of Jamaica? Do you
what
play it?
is
Do you
considered
hear other people?
in order for me to answer that, I need to know what is considered the trap. Are you referring to Valiant's Gang Them music as trap?
Some of the songs, I guess, would be. It's a bit floating what this actually means, but like that, and also like squash and chronic law and these kind of trap
It would
artists.
usually be the highlight of the party, like whichever DJ is closing or close to close will play these songs, especially if they want some money pull up.
That's
They'll
the
play.
highlight of the night.
Yeah, in most situations, those songs are the highlights.
So it's not like Afrobeat is competing for the spot of the dancehall then.
I don't think so, in my opinion, no.
Okay, because it's very different over here. That's why I have to ask. So
Oh,
yeah.
no, I don't think so. They're Afrobeat and trap dance, or they bring out two different type of vibe and two different timing in the dance.
Yeah, and that's what I also meant, that it's adding on now new genres or subgenres to the selection. Like the trap is like it's adding on, and then the Afrobeat too, I guess, gets played in the mix too.
Yeah, they do. It depends on how the person is juggling at the moment. They can drop a burner boy and get a forward in a mixture with trap. It all depends. It all depends. But the formula here, I think, is when they do girl tunes, they do girl tunes. When they're in gangster, they're in gangster. It could be old or new. When they're in Afrobeats or soca, they're in Afrobeats or soca. It all depends. But the formula is girl tunes, gangsta, Afro, hip hop. They have their little segments.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's that is the same setup usually, but yeah. So you feel like now, as you're using a laptop to play, and you can bring all of this music with you.
Yeah,
it became easy. It became easier because like you had to adapt if you're in a big place with lots of other DJs. That you said you can't, if you don't want to play over what everybody else played, you have to know what to go for.
Right.
And luckily, with a computer, you can still do that because you have access to a lot. Yeah.
Did not start with records, but I started with CDs. So I enjoyed the fact that you have to use your ear. Some people ask me, why do I still use headphones? Because the art of being a DJ is to use your headphones and not your BPM. So therefore, I am not a BPM DJ. I can mix almost anything with anything by listening to, the rhythm and see what goes with what. But I am not a BPM DJ. Big up Rockstar 860 Original Black. Big up yourself. Yes, I am Dominican, not Dominican Republic. You're on point. Whoever that is, they know who I am.
Oh.
Okay, DJ Hypeness,
Yeah.
DJ Everylina, Chuck Fenda that was here earlier, and one of our friend Fimi Reggae. This has been State of the Dancehall. We've gone over the 2 hour mark where we don't normally stretch it too far because we want people to watch it back and also have some watch time on it, because when they go 2 hour, 3 hour, people intend to watch it to get all of the information. So always like when them watch it to get some of the information. So we don't like spread it all over. If we're gonna do a part few, we just end up doing a part few of this. But we're going a little bit over the time now, and I just want to say thank you for passing through. We take time out of your day today to pass through, to make this be because you had some very interesting take, especially when you were speaking about you don't hear no new reggae, and I always say the same thing too, because people always think it's just dancehall having the issue. I think reggae have an issue too, but all the while people always think it's just dancehall alone, but it's not. Reggae also have an issue. Like reggae need to be fixed too. Not only dancehall and trap music and reggae need to be fixed too. You know what I mean? So I respect them opinion, them respect, like you brought some different reasoning towards it. You understand what I mean? I would have loved to do this one next time again where we can go for another 2 hours, because there's a lot of things you still not ask. But as I said, when I like stretch it out to 3 hours and 4 hours, we like make it stay so people can have a nice watch, but them can sit down and request back more.
Absolutely, because their attention span of the new generation is very short.
Very short, and if them sound for 3 hours, they want to watch half an hour and cut. They don't want to hear everything. Very short. Yeah, so on that note, this has been another episode of matter of fact, first of all, give out your thing, make everybody know where to find you, because one of them there, I'm gonna link you off here. So one of them there, you pass through and give me a Friday evening, and you tell me how much you charge, and we can work it out from there, so. But yeah, because we need to play some music over here one of them Friday, yeah. So you tell me how it go and we work. So give out your Instagram or your Facebook and where people can find you. Tell.
Well, I make it extremely easy to find me. As written on the screen, you search DJ Hypeness, DJ Hypeness on all platforms, social media platforms, and you will find me. TikTok, it's DJ Hypeness. Instagram, it's DJ Hypeness. Facebook, it's DJ Hypeness as well. Very easy, and I've maintained that for 18 years. So it's not hard to find me at all.
All right. Big up Hypeness and
Thanks for
big
having
up
me. I
to
appreciate it. Thanks for all the commenters in the comment section. Big up yourself. Yes, Movado is my artist, and you guys need to support Movado a little bit more. Next time we'll talk about Movado.
Yeah. So next time, like someone say, you have to forward back because we have some things to talk about.
Yes, I want to know why Uno bench Movado for.
I don't mean bench him. You see, that's the next story. Our next story for our next day. I don't mean bench him.
All when me alone there on the battlefield, a gully side, me say,
I say, I don't mean bench him. I don't mean. You have to ask the people who bench him, and I don't mean bench him.
Somebody bench him. So next time we'll talk about Movado. I'll be more than happy to talk about that.
For real. Okay. Yeah, I just also want to shout out to Chuck Fenda, and big thanks to him for passing through as well. And yes, Hypeness, we'll just keep the link. Uncle, are you still there?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm still here. I still try process with DJ Hypeness does say. Like,
yeah.
I don't mean bench it. No, you know, we have to go have. We have to go have a part few of this. And you know what? We're going to bring Trooper Chalupa. So I threw on the one there.
Yes.
Because I don't mean bench him.
Somebody said he benched himself. I disagree.
Somebody, we don't know what happened. Maybe we can explain and tell, but I don't mean bench him though.
I disagree. Somebody bench him, and I don't like it. But anyway, thanks for having me. Like you said, we're not going to stretch it until next time. Big up yourself, Rockstar 860.
Yes. Yeah, the people don't know you know. A lot of people in the comment section, they up that side, so they know you.
I see. That's what's up. I like that. Thank you.
All right. Respect for the past you here. And as I say, keep in touch and make sure say we have a part for you.
All right, then. Later.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. DJ Everylina.
Yes, Uncle.
Yeah,
Episode 13.
Episode 13 is a wrap. 13 episode, DJ Everylina. This is oh my God, 13 episode. We are going good. 13 episode is a wrap. But I love how she reason though. And I love how Chuck Fenda, when I tell Chuck Fenda now let go the floor, I just leave him alone. We just say, go on, Chuck Fenda, go on with the road. But I love how she reason though, I not lie. Yeah, great conversation. People, like if we not go live on a Sunday, these are the conversations you can go back, go watch back. There's a lot of great content in these conversations. Yeah, mad respect to everybody. We don't know it go. DJ Everylina, you know it go, you know. We're not stretch it out, we not make it wait too long. And people don't forget DJ Everylina have a new program going forward. I don't know, she not get a name yet. I don't know what I go.
The name is called Dancehall Now.
Dancehall Now. I got beep on our Instagram. So you have to subscribe to DJ Everylina. Because I go over there, you know. So everybody have to over there. So this will be our new. She still going to do State of the Dancehall, you know. But she going to do that differently. But that's a PR program. But she still going to do State of the Dancehall same way. DJ Everylina, respect. Big up yourself all the time. Big up all of the guests that we passed through. It's another episode. Episode 13. I love the reason. Any last words?
Yeah, I just also want to big up the chat and everybody. Big up the guest. Big up Uncle. And until next Saturday. Bless up. I'm out.
I'm out. Oh, awo.
Awo.
You know it's Cartel, representing for Gaza Uncle.
Gaza. You know it's Warlord representing for DJ Everylina.
What? Is it? Gaza Uncle. Drop back that video again.
DJ Everylina. 6.
Oh, God.
Pull it.
Gaza Uncle.
Yeah, Gaza Uncle. Alright, go now.
It's your real top girl, Chanel New. Alright, I'm represent for DJ Everylina.
You know all about I represent for DJ Everylina.
Gaza Uncle. Big up. Cyclone. Represent.
DJ Everylina.
Serious up to the time, you know it's Cartel, representing for Gaza Uncle Channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel. Dog or
Serious up to the time, you know it's Cartel, representing for DJ Everylina. I'm out.
Gaza Uncle Channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel.
At it. Sister Everylina, you know the thing said talk. Please just say that.
Everybody represent for DJ Everylina.
Gaza Uncle, make them know so I use a rich badness so you are on the ground.
Don't know the Queen of Dancehall I represent for Gaza Uncle.
DJ Everylina. What make them vex? 6.
DJ Everylina.
6. DJ Everylina. You don't know Ocean B.
Gaza Uncle, I have to represent.
Yeah, man. On a like, share, subscribe.